Well, turning now to the situation in the Middle East, where Israel says it's begun the first stages of its expanded ground offensive to take control of Gaza City. This as Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has instructed his military to shorten timelines for taking control of terror strongholds in the enclave and defeating Hamas. In response, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has called for an immediate ceasefire to avoid what he called the, quote, death and destruction that will come from the operation. And for more on this, I want to bring in CBS News foreign correspondent Ramy Inocencio. Ramy, good morning. Can you bring us up to speed? What's the latest here?
Yeah, Michael, good morning to you. And that announcement from Israel's military of those first stages of its planned attack on Gaza City came right after Hamas militants attacked IDF soldiers in the southern region of Khan Younis. And these kinds of face-to-face, on-the-ground engagements have become quite rare as Hamas and other terror groups have been degraded. This here that we're looking at is IDF footage released yesterday from Khan Younis. Unclear, though, I have to say, if it's from that same attack, but at least you get the idea of the situation on the ground there. The military said about 20 terrorists attacked an IDF structure, and they used machine guns along with anti-tank missiles. Soon after that, though, Israel's military spokesman said that we will deepen the attack on Hamas in Gaza City. He also said the IDF is holding the outskirts of Gaza City, and that jives with what our CBS News producer in Gaza told us yesterday, that the IDF has basically encircled the city from the north, the east, and the south. And then just after sunrise this morning, he messaged and said that there was more bombing in the south and the north overnight. And I need to remind, with all this happening, Michael, it really might be easy to forget that there is a ceasefire and hostage deal that is floating around out there, that is being discussed. Hamas agreed to that on Monday. That was put forward by Qatar and Egypt. Israel has still not yet replied. In effect, this plan would see about half of all the hostages in Gaza returned early on, with then the rest freed after a period of 60 days. But Israel says it wants all 50 hostages, that's dead and alive, returned at the same time. So that plan is still hanging in limbo out there. But as for Israel's offensive on Gaza City that we are still waiting for, we're expecting cabinet approval quite fast today, potentially tomorrow. But we're told that if it does go into effect, then it might take weeks, if not months, to get going.
All right, a lot of developments to keep track of. Ramy Inocencio, thanks for joining us.